Darby with rejoiceandcreate.com, and I have a really quick New Year's favor for you. And it's this little pocket, and it's one of the slider pockets, and inside the slider is a package of Pop Rocks to celebrate the New Year's with. It goes very quickly, and you can probably use a lot of the things you have on hand already. Perhaps some of the things you've cut off from doing some of your Christmas projects. So you start with a piece of cardstock that is 10 inches long by 4 inches wide. You need a piece of designer series paper, and I'm using this one from the Year of Cheer, and this is 3 inches wide by 4 3/4. I used a piece of silver foil paper for the Starburst punch, and a scrap of Whisper White for the sentiment. And then you'll need a piece of ribbon, and I used Night of Navy crinkled seam binding ribbon for that one from Stampin' Up, and I'll do that again. It is about 26 to 28 inches long. And just to give it a little sparkle, I used some of the rhinestones I had on hand. Alright, this goes very quickly. Let me show you how we did it. Alright, so the scoring goes very quickly. With the long side up, just score it in half at 5 inches. And then just turn it on the short side and score it at 3/8 of an inch from each side. And that's the scoring. Alright, go ahead and fold the center one in half, but you don't have to fold the side ones, because they just help make the pocket. Once you use the glue strips on there, it kind of helps puff it out a little bit. Let's go ahead and put our designer series paper on the front. And I have a piece of paper from the Year of Cheer. I'm just going to do a couple on the top because I'm going to punch a circle in the top part, and I want it to adhere. So go ahead and line it up between the score lines evenly all around. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is turn it over, and on the end I'm going to measure, and it's 4 inches wide, and right at the 2-inch mark, about 3/8 of an inch down, I'm going to make a mark so I know where the center is. And then I'll go ahead and take a 3/4 of an inch circle punch, and I'm going to put it right in there and line that mark up right at the top of my circle. And punch. And then I'll fold it over so I can see the other side, and I'll go ahead and line that up again and punch it. So I have circles on both the front and the back at the same spot. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and use some fast fuse or some tear and tape, something strong, and just go down the side. Try to stick between the edge and the score line. Okay. And go ahead and adhere it together. And now let's do our sentiment. I have my Starburst punch and my piece of silver foil paper. I went ahead and stamped a sentiment from the Labels to Love, the Celebrate a Wonderful Year, because that's the only one I had that was really New Year's related. There is one, if you like the Stampin' Up stamps and you have the Cheers to the Year, you have a Cheers to a New Year, which would be a really nice New Year's one as well, or whatever you have on hand. You could even use some of the alphabet stamps and stamp out Happy New Year, and that would be awesome. And I punched it out with an 1 3/4 inch circle punch, so 1 3/4 inches. Let's use some dimensionals to pop that up. And we'll center it on there. And then I want to use some dimensionals on there too and pop it up from there. And we'll go ahead and center it about maybe the edge about 1/4 to 1/2 inch below the ribbon, below the hole for the ribbon. Alright, so let's go ahead and take our ribbon now, and I'm going to open up my pocket just to let it, give it a little bit of dimension. And thread the ribbon front to back through that hole. So it's about halfway. So we've got about halfway. And that's okay, we can adjust as we go. Hold your pocket up a little. And then go ahead and let me just shake these so they kind of even out. They're all kind of jammed on the bottom and I want to even it out a little bit throughout. But go ahead and take that and just tuck it straight down into the pocket. Okay, I think I want a little bit more in the back if anything, so let me go ahead and pull the back up a little bit. Okay, that's much better. And then bring that ribbon over from the back and we'll tie a bow. And I'd like to tie a bow towards the front. So go ahead and kind of snug it towards that front hole. And we'll go ahead and get that bow. Do I have that? Oops. All right. Okay. Now, just for a little bit of sparkle, I'm going to use some of my basic rhinestones. I still have some left over from before they flattened them. Let me put one little one there and a big one. And let's say medium-sized one over here. And that gives it a little bit of sparkle. And that's our New Year's favor. And here's the first one I did. And I actually made another one with paper I had left over from Merry Little Christmas. It's the black with the stars on it. Kind of reminded me of New Year's as well. I used gold foil for my starburst, some black Memento ink, and the black rhinestones I had left over for the bling on it. And the Berry Burst crinkled seam binding ribbon makes a pop of color as well. So if you're looking for a fun favor for your New Year celebrations, then perhaps these Pop Rock slider pockets may be something that you're looking for. I hope you give the project a try, and if you need any more information, please go to rejoiceandcreate.com. And as we come into 2018, I wish you all a blessed new year. Bye!